Hi, I'm Kim Fuller, owner and founder of Fuller Life Concepts, where I help professional women stay accountable to their goals and talk about all of the reasons in which we have barriers or blocks or reasons that you're stuck and not making progress to your goals, whether that is personal or professional. And I'm here to help and share some of my personal experiences, my life coaching experiences, as well as my experience being a marriage and family therapist. So one of the challenges that I wanted to talk about today was that whole disconnection that we have with reality and our own personal interpretation about what it is that's happening in the world that helps and informs us making decisions. So if you understand that your history and your experience are impacting your decisions, then you have to sometimes rewind and check your perceptions to make sure that it's real before you make a decision. So let me give you a quick example. I'm part of many networking groups. In one group, I have a leadership role. And there was some communication recently from the administration that said, we realize that you guys didn't put together a program for a meeting during one of the months, and we are very concerned about that. And we want to know whether or not you're going to continue being part of the leadership team, because this kind of demonstrates that you might not have time to do that. Some message kind of like that, right, on email. And what was the first thing that went through my mind? Oh my God, they want to fire me because I haven't been following through and doing all of the things they've asked. Oh my God, I'm a bad person. Oh my God, they figured out that I'm not all I'm cracked up to be. Those are all the internal thoughts that we have, right? It was all about me being wrong and I'm getting punished for this. Why was I taking 100% responsibility for the meeting not being scheduled or the program not going off as planned? What about me in my mind said that that made sense, right? And one of the things I started with was that whole desire for approval and acceptance just rose to the top. And personal responsibility rose to the top. And that gave me messages that said, maybe you do need to step down. Maybe this is too much for you. Maybe they're right. Maybe you have other priorities and this is not one of them. None of that is true. That was just my first reaction. Because then when I went to the next meeting, it wasn't hostile at all. And there was 3 other people on that same email. And it turns out we all had just had an opportunity to talk about what we were going to do in the following months, what went wrong and what we were going to do in the following months. So that email was really meant to trigger us to have a conversation and plan better. I interpreted it as I was getting fired. So imagine I was beginning to make decisions about my leadership role based on my perceptions of wanting approval and wanting acceptance, not really based in reality. Because the only way you are able to test reality is first check why you're having those reactions based on what's going on in your past. And secondly, ask somebody. That's my tip of the day. Ask somebody. Get clarity on what it is that's really being asked of you or what's being questioned about your actions before you make a decision to take action. Because I know it's so easy to just go, well, then I'm just not going to do it. Because that's where I was. And I'm not unique. We're all like that. So for this week and beyond, slow it down just a little bit, ask a few more questions, and then check your own perceptions about it, whether or not you're living in a realistic experience or something from the past. Kim Fuller with Fuller Life Concepts, and I do believe a fuller life is possible. Hope to see you next week. Bye.